Oil price volatility, geopolitical tensions, and market dynamics, a documentary analysis. June 2025 brought a mix of geopolitical shocks and policy shifts hitting global oil markets. Despite the chaos, prices held steady. On June 22nd, U.S. forces struck Iran's nuclear sites, sparking fears about the Strait of Hormuz, which channels 20% of the world's oil. Iran hit back by attacking a U.S. base in Qatar but avoided oil targets. Oil prices dropped 7% on June 23rd. Brent crude closed at $71.48 per barrel, WTI at $68.51. Meanwhile, former President Trump used Truth Social to push hard for more U.S. oil and gas drilling, reviving his "Drill, Baby, Drill" slogan to push back against Iran and stabilize prices. This documentary digs into these events, Iran's threats to shut the strait, and the stock market's moves. It draws from top sources to show why prices froze and how markets offer chances to the sharp. Geopolitical backdrop and price freeze. U.S. strikes aim to stop Iran's nuclear program, heating tensions around the globe's energy lifeline. Iran's parliament moved to consider closing the Strait of Hormuz, risking a halt to 21 million barrels daily. Financial analysts, quoted in Bloomberg on June 23rd, called Iran's threats empty words. Iran's top leaders, the National Security Council and Ayatollah Khamenei, hold the real power. Iran's history proves it. Past Hormuz threats in 2018 and 2022 never led to lasting closures. A 2024 RAND report explains Tehran uses these threats as bargaining chips, not actual plans. Markets read this correctly. Initial panic caused prices to spike, but Iran's soft retaliation eased worries. The 7% price dip on June 23rd, reported by Reuters, reflected relief over steady oil flow. Supply from U.S. shale at 13.2 million barrels a day in May 2025, and OPEC plus spare capacity of 5 million barrels daily per EIA data helped avoid shocks. Weak demand from China and big inventories per IEA's 2025 oil market report kept prices low. A 2023 energy economics paper confirms geopolitical shocks cause short-term price jumps, but stabilize without real supply cuts. Trump's "Drill, Baby, Drill" play. Trump called for ramped-up U.S. drilling as a weapon to hit Iran's oil income. Energy and Interior secretaries backed his push for deregulation and faster permits. The American Petroleum Institute's 2025 outlook says such moves could add 1 million barrels daily by 2030. Still, June 23rd's low prices discourage immediate drilling investment. Producers chase profits, not orders, according to EIA's June 2025 short-term energy outlook. Worker shortages and environmental rules slow growth, too. Trump also aimed to calm markets, telling everyone to keep prices low and avoid helping the enemy. The U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve can step in if needed, but low prices limit drilling boosts, and oversupply keeps bulls in check. A 2024 IMF paper shows that U.S. shale production cuts OPEC's control. However, Iran's sanctions limit the direct effect of the USA output on Tehran's revenue, as Iran sells at a discount and circumvents standard shipping networks. Market moves and money. Oil's price swings drive stock markets big time. Yahoo Finance's June 2025 analysis names oil as the top market mover. The 7% price fall shook energy giants ExxonMobil and Chevron, which add 12% of S&P 500's volatility per Bloomberg. Trump's drilling plan gave energy ETFs like XLE a hopeful push. Geopolitical chaos creates profit chances for insiders. A 2024 NBER study shows hedge funds beat markets in crises by using secret info like policy hints or intel. Traders play oil futures, options, and stocks, buying dips like on June 23rd, betting on rebounds. These tactics stay out of reach for everyday investors, funneling gains to elites with real-time data and algorithms. This hidden system feeds inequality by rewarding early knowledge. Iran's game plan. Iran's Hormuz threat, dismissed by many as symbolic, reveals internal pressure to push back against U.S. aggression. Parliamentary votes show public mood, which might force the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps or National Security Council to escalate if tensions grow. A 2024 Journal of Strategic Studies article points out that blocking Hormuz is logistically tough and diplomatically expensive, needing sustained naval fights against global opposition. Iran's restrained response, hitting a U.S. base, shows a careful move to avoid hurting its own economy. Posts on X from June 14th to 23 repeat threats but no action, which has numbed markets. What could move prices next? Even though prices stand still now, oil could surge. If Israel and allies target oil facilities or if Iran tries a Hormuz blockade, prices might jump to $200, $300 per barrel, JP Morgan says. Trump's deregulation push could lower prices over time by boosting supply, but short-term signals might lift energy stocks. Weak global demand or sudden disruptions could also sway markets, but this is unlikely. A 2023 energy economics study stresses that markets react most to real supply threats, not just words. Let's wrap up. Oil prices stayed steady in June 2025 despite U.S.-Iran conflict and Trump's drilling calls because Iran kept retaliation limited, markets doubted Hormuz threats, and global supply stayed strong, for now. Trump's policy packs political punch, but faces market limits, with low prices discouraging drilling, for now. Oil's ups and downs can create big profits for informed investors, deepening wealth gaps. Iran's cautious strategy and global supply cushions keep risks low for now, but escalation remains possible. This mix of geopolitics, policy, and markets shows how complicated energy security and money-making are in today's unstable world. This is the Ideologics team signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow, or subscribe on YouTube if you found this helpful.